how to create cards using PowerPoint. It can be any kind of cards, flashcards or cards for students to use in stations. So I'm going to do a basic lesson on how to create cards. First, you want to make sure you have your orientation correct. You can do it vertical or horizontal, either way. I always start with inserting a table. That is the easiest way to start with your card. So go to Insert, go to Table. We are going to do 2 by 5. So I'm going to do 10 cards. Once you have your table up, you are going to resize it, whatever size you would like. As you can see, it is all blue, and we want to get rid of that blue. So I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to change the shading to No Fill. Then my borders, I want dotted lines, so I'm going to make sure it's on the dotted line. And then you can say how big or small you want your line. So I'm just going to go with this for now. Then you're going to click back over here where it says borders. So you want to make sure you have it on all borders. Then your dotted lines will appear. Sometimes if you fix all borders first and then your lines don't appear, you may have to go back and adjust. So now that we have all this, I have my cards. I'm going to highlight it all once again. And the reasoning behind this is because you want to make sure that your text color and the font are all the same. So I'm just going to pick a font. The size I want the font, let's just go ahead for this one. We might need to adjust, but we're going to start at 28. And then I want to make sure my font color is the correct color. So I'm going to go black. Okay. I am going to be doing rhyming cards. So I'm going to start out with basic words. And I'm going to pull them from the different word families. So as I typed in, you can see that they all are on the left side. Well, I want them in the center. So you're going to click right here, center. And then you can adjust over here if you want top, middle, bottom. I want them right in the middle. Now, I of course want to make them bigger. So I can either go and select a number, or I can use the text sizing to select different size. Now, keep in mind, when I just had those highlighted, that's all that it changed. So if I want the whole thing to be the same, you have to make sure the whole table is highlighted. So now I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to go back and check and make sure that it is all highlighted. And I'm going to check and make sure it's centered in the middle of each box. So now I'm going to do, now, as you can see here, this is capitalized. I don't want it capitalized. It will autocorrect. I can either go back and retype, or you can find the big A and little a. That is where you can have all lowercase, you can have all uppercase, so you can go back and forth. Let me check. Okay, these are bold, as you can see, and I did not make all of them bold here, so I'm going to have to go back and make sure they are all bold. Okay, I'm just going to quickly type the rest that I want to work on. And as I'm tabbing through, you can see it's changing the font size. Oops. Let's stick with A's. Let's stick with, I'm running out of A words. Okay, let's just do this for now. I will go back in a minute because I want to show you these. This is distracting me. So again, go up to the A's, do lowercase, and there you have that. And then that should help you with that. Okay, here are some more A's. Oops. Okay, so again, I can just highlight it and make sure that they all stay lowercase. So they're all lowercase. Now I have my cards. I can either print them like that and be done, Or one thing that I want to show you, you can also use either symbols or pictures. I'll just show you some symbols you can use. So if you go to insert, and I can either click or I can do a text box. I'm going to do a text box. Let me show you this way. So I'm going to do a new text box. In that text box, I might put a symbol, and you can use any kind of symbol. Let's just do stars and hearts. So I inserted a star. You can again make that as big or small as you want. The reason I am doing this is because I want to maybe help the kids who struggle to see, so they would have to find the matching star with the matching heart. And you can just put them in the corner, like I said, any size you want. And then again, I would do another text box, and then symbol, first symbol, insert, click, and my symbol is not coming up this time. There it goes. Symbol, and then let's just do heart. You could do a cloud, you could do moon, you could really do anything, any symbol that you want to. Okay, and my computer is thinking, I do not know what symbol it just did, but we want to do a heart. And it's not doing a heart today. So you just want to go, we'll just make that bigger. That is definitely not a heart. Let's go back. Insert, symbol. Let's just do diamond, maybe something. Yeah, it's not coming up with my symbols now. I like using these, but not when it does. You could even do, let's see if it comes up. There we go. Let's do a black star with a white star. That's a good one. And then I can put that in the corner. So you're going to find the matching stars. And I want to get that as close to the size as I can. Okay, now what I would do is, let me move that in a little bit. Okay, now if you click on this, press shift, then click on the other picture. Now you have them together, right? Now you can group them. Once you have them together, you can right click, group. Now I'm going to copy it and paste it. So now I can line them up perfectly. Paste. And it just ends up being so much better because it's easier, because everything aligns and you can just get everything to go a lot better and look very professional. And again, here's the last one. Okay, I think we got it. There we go. Now I have my cards. So this is another strategy just to make it easier for some kids who can't find the map. They need a black star and a white star, so that just makes it easier for them to find. Anyway, this was my quick video on how to make cards. Leave feedback for me, please.